to Late Nights with Tick. We're back with another Sunday show. How's it going? All right, well, it's been an interesting week or so since the last Sunday show, so let's get right into it. So, firstly, the big exciting news for me is that I managed to get a spot on the Hypermine/Hypercraft servers. That in itself was mind-blowing. I've already released a few videos from it this week, and it's been awesome. And in fact, it's been amazing for my channel. I've nearly doubled my subscribers since joining. All my videos have been receiving more views than ever. I mean, we're still talking only 30 people at this point, but, well, 37 at the time of making this video, but it's a massive bump for me that I wasn't going to get without joining a server, so it's amazing. I'd like to thank Zuljan and all the other guys on the Hypermine for granting me this opportunity. It's amazing, and it's been fun and great so far, and it has affected some things. It's really actually thrown my schedule personally for a bit of a loop, so hopefully we'll be able to get that under control and sort things out, because I've been doing vanilla videos since I'm on the Hypercraft server. I haven't done vanilla videos, and I haven't even played on a vanilla server in months and months and months. It's been a long time. So a lot of that is actually really new for me, really, which is interesting. And you can see from the background over there that I am on far settings. I recently did an upgrade for my machine. Admittedly, it was only moving to a 64-bit operating system, but it has improved things for me immeasurably. Hopefully you've been able to see that in the videos. What else has happened this week? Well, Friday was my last day of work at my now previous job, where I worked as their support and infrastructure technician / manager person. So that was good. Friday night went out, had a bit to drink. Yeah, that is why there were no videos on Friday, which was a bit of a problem. It also impacted, because on the Thursday before, I was getting ready for this last day at work, and I completely forgot to do the Ruins of the Mindcrackers with Elb, and so we had to push that video, and then in the end we had to skip it and go on to the Saturday one. So that had a bit of a knock-on effect, but yeah, that's all over now, and I have a week now between my last job and my new job, so I've got some time now to sort of adjust to the Hypermine stuff and everything else that's going on. It's a bit of a weird time. I'm really looking forward to my new job, and I'm really enjoying YouTube at the minute, even more than I usually do. So it's all good. It's all good. What else have I been doing this week? Alb and I are starting a new series. This takes me up to several series now, where we're playing Dead Space 3. We've already recorded 6 episodes, soon to be a 7th. It's a blast. It's great fun, and it's even more fun in co-op. I played through a little bit on single player just to get a feel for it, and co-op does make it pretty awesome. Really, it changes the game entirely, which is really good. We should have our first video out for that tonight. It's either going to be up just before this video or just after. There won't be a Hypermine video tonight. I really did want to get one, but Minecraft servers have been completely balked this whole weekend, so it's really affected my ability to record. It's been really problematic, and because I've only just dropped into this whole situation, I don't have a backlog, to cover me just yet. But don't worry, there is going to be a Hypermine video for tomorrow, because I'm assuming that the server issue is going to be covered. And I'm already getting into next week, so let's stop this right now, and we're going to say this is what is happening next week. Okay, so more Hypermine and more Hypercraft. It's a great community. Hopefully that the new guys, and there are 6 of us, can organize a little event, either us versus the old folk, or, just play a game between ourselves. That'd be quite fun, just to sort of get to know each other type thing. In case you didn't know, the people who won, I should have covered this in the before section, but never mind, is Drax LP, or Drax 15, False or True Symmetry, Midnight Designer, That Dude Chaos, and Assassin Gamer, as well as myself. They're all great people. I've had opportunity to hang around with them, and it's been pretty good. So I have my week off, so that is happening this week. I've got a lot of stuff to get through. It is a lot of YouTube stuff, but it's also a lot of home stuff. I've also got to get ready for my next job, which involves a lot of reading. It's quite technically involved. I can't talk about it too much just yet, but as soon as I know that I've got leave to talk about what the kind of things that I do at my job, then I will. I don't think there is very much else that I can say. We've got Dead Space coming out. We've got more Faster Than Light coming out. I hope you've been enjoying that. We've obviously got more Ruins of the Minecrackers coming out. I think we're going to actually drop that season down to less releases per week. We're running towards the end of the season now, and Elb and I are pretty excited about the Dead Space 3 stuff. I've just completed doing the intro for it, just prior to this first episode that should be coming, or has come out. So we might actually take up a couple of slots on that, which would be interesting. I don't know how long the game is. I'm presuming, since we're pretty strict this time, we're doing 20-minute episodes, so we know. We've got this fantastic sci-fi alarm thing that goes off when our time is up. I can't remember if you can hear it in the video. Pretty sure you can. But it's really loud, and it very clearly marks when we should stop. So episodes are only going to be around 20 minutes, give or take a little bit. There's not anything else really planned for this week. Just the usual video stuff. Do you guys think I'm doing too many series? Am I trying to do too many videos all in a week? Let me know if you're worried that it might be dropping in the quality. Let's see. So that's been next week. Let's go into what I've been watching. I've actually only really had time to catch up on 2 other YouTubers this week. The first one is Midnight Designer. He's one of the other winners for the Hypermine server, and his videos are amazing. You really should watch these out. The guy is hilarious, and he also involves his daughter, who is known as Pixel Gymnast, and it really adds a pretty unique flavor to his videos. It's really good, really funny, and they play off each other really well. So definitely go check out Midnight Designer. The other person that I have been checking out recently is Sazuma Void. I didn't really know Sazuma Void all that well. In terms of videos, I'd seen a couple, but a lot of them are very good, very technical. The LP quality is really high, so definitely go check out Sazuma Void's videos. I can't say too much about his videos without giving it away, so definitely go check it out anyway. And that's really all I've been watching this week. I've mostly been playing Minecraft. Quite a lot of Minecraft, actually. Let's see, what else have I actually been playing this week aside from Minecraft? I have still been playing Battlefield 3. I am fairly addicted to it. I try to get in at least some time on that every day. I'm still not very good at it. I might start releasing videos about just how bad I am at it, but I don't know if you'd enjoy that or not. It depends on how sadistic you are, and how much you enjoy watching me fail. Aside from that, I have actually had this real retro kick recently, so I've been playing a lot of old school Super NES and NES games, as well as some Genesis/Mega Drive, depending on where you're from. I love those old games. It's the stuff that I grew up on. Some of them we could never get because Nintendo games themselves were actually particularly hard to get in South Africa when I was growing up. Genesis games, not so much. They were everywhere. I never even saw a Super NES until I came to the UK. So I never got to play those, really. But NES or Famicom, depending on where you're from again, and Genesis games, I grew up on those. Those were my bread and butter. Before that, it was ZX Spectrum games, but I don't really play those anymore. They're kind of simplistic. They got a sort of really old-timey charm, but yeah, not quite as enjoyable. One game that I have been playing quite a lot and failing at repeatedly was the old G.I. Joe game on the NES. It's amazing. I'd love to do a retro series, but I stopped myself because I think quite a lot of people do them, and I suppose there's only so much enjoyment that you can get out of it watching somebody, unless they do one-off videos where they play it a bunch and they cut a whole lot of things together and just say, this game was awesome. Suppose that would work? I don't know, let me know. I don't think I should get into another series just yet. I mean, I asked the question earlier, and it's because I think I might be doing too many series myself. But it really comes down to whether you guys enjoy the videos or not, as to whether I'm doing too much. I make the time for it, so it still works for me. But I don't think I should start any more. This Dead Space 3 one will be the last one for a while until we finish some of my other series. Faster Than Light, that's nearing completion on my end, but it's not going to come out on the channel it's not going to end on the channel for a couple of weeks yet. So there is that to keep in mind. What is happening soon? Right. So I have the Hypermine thing. So what I'm going to be working on this week primarily is intros for my new series. I did the Dead Space one today. I hope you like that. Sort of trying to hook into that horror feel. I've got an idea for my Hypermine and Hypercraft intros. The channel trailer did actually take a big step back last week. I had the problem with the music, which has now been sorted out. But I've decided I'm not going to use that music. Then the Hypermine competition ended, and I got on there. So it's a project that's just sat and stopped, which is bad on my part. But there's too much that has been going on this week for me to actually sit down and do that. So I'm going to be doing that this week, and I'm just going to release it whenever I finish it. I'm not going to try and do some big event for it this time, because that is part of what messed it up for me, was me trying to do it as a big event where I relaunch everything. Once I've got it, then I'll put it out. Other than that, we have a couple of things coming up for the Sunday show. I can't get into those. They're actually going to be surprises for you. When they happen, and you'll just have to look out for it. Other than that, there's been no further news on my part. Thanks for watching, everybody. You've been a fantastic audience as ever, and I will see you next time. Adios.